Okie. Itamexistiko, good day. Or it was for a little bit. Chels and I are in transit. We are in Cariari, Costa Rica right now. We were moving on public bus between San Jose and Tortuguero, something like this. It's on the Caribbean coast. It's a nice little island village in a wildlife national park, and yeah, we're gonna be there for the next 3 nights. However, we're stuck briefly here in Cariari because on the bus I was retarded and stuck my little fanny pack up on the overhead rack, and then while we were driving, nodded off for a few minutes, and then when we pulled into Cariari and everybody was getting off, my little fanny pack is not there. And there were a few people who got off at small towns on the way, like 1 or 2 small towns. So anyway, in that fanny pack, I was carrying all of my identification, my driver's license, my passport, my couple of MasterCards, my bank card, my contact lenses, because I daily wear contact lenses, my spare glasses, well, my glasses, my only pair of glasses. What else? My book, my guidebook for Costa Rica reptiles, both of my video cameras that I normally use for YouTubing, and my flashlight, some other things. Basically the stuff that you really don't want to lose is all the stuff that I lost. So the transport guys have called the police. Police are going to show up here and take a report from me. Not sure what's going to happen in terms of like how that works with our travel from here. I did report all of my cards stolen right away, so nobody's going to get any of my money off of them, but I sure wish I had them, because while we have enough pocket money really to kind of, we can make it through this thing, and I've already paid for all our Airbnbs. Still puts us at a pretty good loss. Chelsea will have some money, she gets paid tomorrow, but we're also gonna have to worry about, well, we won't have to, because nobody's gonna touch my other money in the bank, so I guess we can use that for rent and use Chelsea's money to get by while we're here. I'm more concerned about the fact that I'm headed to the jungle where all I want to do is see things, and I'm gonna be blind. So, gonna be blind, and yeah, that's gonna put it's not gonna put a damper on things. I'm just gonna relax into it, try to enjoy our time here, because there's nothing else to do. Everybody else at home is freaking out about the coronavirus. I feel like I got way bigger problems right now. But I hope all that settles down too before I have to make my way somehow back across international borders with no ID. We'll see. We'll see what goes on. What do you think? Are you freaking out?
Quietly inside.
I'm just gonna relax into it, because we don't need, other than my eyes, don't really need any of that stuff. Well, ID would be helpful.
Yeah, big time.
But other than my, like, as far as the bank cards and stuff goes, it's okay. They're already canceled. You get paid, so we can save my money in the bank for rent, and we're fine. We're fine for that. It's just like, it sucks. It really sucks.
Oh, sorry.
So I wanted an adventure. We wanted an adventure, so here we go. And of course the world is like exploding at the same time. It's a wild
we'll learn how to get
trip.
passport.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with the embassy and the police and all that stuff. Should be fun. But yeah, this is our morning, heading out to Tortuguero. So apparently the police don't have a car to come to the bus station, so they have, the people at the bus station have recommended we walk to the police station. So that is what we're up to. Yeah, we were thinking about it. There was a point, a station that we stopped at just before we got to our station, And at that station, there were 3 vendors that walked through the bus selling chips and stuff like that. Wouldn't doubt it if my stuff walked away with one of those vendors. Chelsea's found a little baby.
You see my baby.
Aw. Pretty cute. Yeah, we went to talk to the police and they took down, I gave them my name, address, phone number, date of birth, and they took it down in their book and gave me a number to call for some kind of authority that I have to talk to report it to. I don't know. We'll figure that out, I think, a little bit later at this point. We're here in this little restaurant slash bar now because we've got a couple of hours to kill. So we're gonna have some cervezas, well-earned cervezas, maybe a taco or 2. And it looks like there might be a little rain shower coming through pretty soon. Fortunately, my poncho that I brought with is in my fanny pack too. Oh well. Well, we're here at the boat pickup for Tortuguero, and I think this is our boat, but we're waiting for some other passengers, maybe about 15 minutes, they said. They had people to meet us, guides to meet us, like right off the bus, which was nice. Makes you feel comfortable. And they were concerned about the theft that occurred. They were giving me some advice. While I was on the bus, I was able to talk to the Canadian consulate, and the consulate said it should be okay for us to stay here for the time we have booked. You know, out here in the jungle, and then and then yeah, it should be okay. And I was saying maybe if I get back there to San Jose on the morning of the 19th or even the 18th, they can get me an emergency passport to go home with. So the consulate's supposed to email me, or the embassy, Canadian embassy, is supposed to email me in the next 24 hours. If I don't hear from him, I gotta call him back, but it's gonna work itself out. Now we just gotta like shake off the shock of being totally ripped off and then get on with enjoying the trip. Yes, we have arrived in Tortuguero. This is our room. It's simple, but that's about all we need. It's our air conditioner. Couple of house rules on the wall. And our washroom with shower and foot rinse because we are like maybe 20 meters from the beach. Can't wait to show this like in daytime what it's like here. But right now we gotta go find some comida. Getting a couple mixed drinks served right into coconuts. Oh, yum. This will help us get over the lost things, yes. So we're just kind of hanging out at the river's edge, chilling, having some drinks. Coconut drinks. Coconuts and rum on the Caribbean coast. Pirates of the Caribbean area. As we were going through the river today, Chels was like, let's sing the bare necessities. Which was kind of a fitting song, given the day's dilemmas. But anyway, we're relaxing now with our drinks. We had some food. We stopped and we had actually like Japanese on the river here. I had sushi. I had tuna sushi, sashimi. Chels had some teriyaki chicken, vegetables and such. Was looking for some place to buy contact lens solution because I lost all of my daily wear contact lenses. I lost my glasses, so I gotta make the pair of eyes that are in my head last several days, a few days, which won't be a problem if I can find some contact solution, but we'll see about that. And then the other thing I realized I lost was the hub to connect my phone to my computer, because right now all my video cameras are gone except for my iPhone. So I'm gonna be operating on YouTube with the iPhone for probably at least 2 weeks. And I'm probably gonna be uploading from the iPhone. So it's gonna be a little bit different on the channel for a few days. I'm gonna try to keep the videos relatively short if I can, but I'm gonna get as much of, I'm gonna get the essential stuff of our trip here. So these kids are awesome.
They are.
Yeah, it kind of reminded, like, this little village here, it kind of reminds me of like an eternal Sundance camp, because it seems like all the villagers, they kind of know each other and stuff, and they're all just, just living and making some cash off the gringos coming here to enjoy the jungle and the beach. I'm cool with that, as long as they're not stealing my shit. But I don't think that's gonna happen here. These people so far out here on this little island are pretty nice and pretty accommodating. Nobody speaks much English, so we've been challenged to make our way, with a very modest amount of Spanish. But it's happening. Not too much a problem. This guy's out here fishing. Whoop. Losing the camera. We're kind of sitting here having some drinks, waiting to see if they catch anything. Kids were fishing before, over this way, but I think they gave up and just started throwing stuff in the river. Just started seeing who could chuck things the furthest. So yeah, in the morning, I think you guys are going to be blown away, and we're probably going to take some eco tours through the jungle, see some wicked wildlife. I saw, just for a brief moment, a Jesus lizard today, with the whole a ballast lizard with the whole like head thing and everything. It was almost the size. It was the size of a small iguana, and it was like our boat scared it, so it ran up this route. Kind of, it must have been down by the water, ran up this tree route. And I wish I had caught it on film, but the boat ride was long, and I've only got my phone to work with, and actually my phone's almost out of charge, so I'm making it last as long as I can. This might be the end of the video for today. We'll see. And mañana we'll see what other kind of adventures we can get into.